Willie D Live.
What's up, family? This one is going to trip you out. Greg Pinson said that he believed he was doing the right thing. Now he's looking for a job. Backstory. Greg was working at Advanced Auto Parts in Southeast Houston. Greg was dealing with a shoplifter who tried to run out of the store with some items, and Greg tried to stop him. Greg said his Navy veteran instincts kicked in and made him want to do the right thing by stopping this guy. He stopped him all right. He stopped him. But when all was said and done and the dust settled, Greg was out of a job. He lost his job. He said his supervisor basically told him he was being fired for being rude to a customer. Greg, come on, man. Say, man, you old enough to know better, bro. Look, Greg said it himself. He said, look, I think I did the right thing, but I probably didn't follow store policy. And therein lies the problem. You knew better. You're in the Navy. By your own admission, you were also taught to follow orders. And you, more than anybody, after 24 years of serving in the U.S. Navy, should know better. Greg said he was taught since he was 18 to be loyal and have commitment. And that's all he was doing. He was being loyal to the store that he had served at for 22 years. 22 years. He was a general manager. Don't know how long he was the general manager, but he was the general manager. He was acting in a general manager capacity at the time that he tried to he prevented the shoplifter from taking off with the goods. Boy, that's cold-blooded, man. But that's also policy. We've seen enough of these cases to know how it goes. Family, give me a thumbs up if you can empathize with Greg. Like, give me a thumbs up if you believe that the store was wrong. Advanced Auto Parts in Houston, Texas was dead wrong for firing that man. Give me a thumbs up. Give me 2 thumbs up if you believe they were right. To be honest, fam, I was about to say I'm indifferent, but I guess I think that they were wrong, right? I think they could have gave the man a warning. Because all they do is, file a claim, get the insurance money, and then charge the customers more money for the goods. That's all they do. They really don't take losses. Anything that gets stolen, they're going to file an insurance claim against it. And they're going to kick the can down to the customer and raise the prices anyway, where they always win no matter what. I think that the reason why they have that policy is not to keep the employees safe. I think it's to make sure that the money keep rolling in. One could argue that they have the policy to keep their employees safe, but also keep themselves safe from being sued. Because just because somebody steals out of the store don't mean you can bust them in the head with a pipe or shoot them, right? So they have policies all across the country to let these people go when they steal. Do not try to physically stop them. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. We're at a stage in the U.S. society where a lot of people are angry. A lot of people do not have proper conflict resolution skills. Some of those people work as security guards. Some of those people work as police officers. And some of those people tend to stretch their authority and take the job just a little bit too seriously. Not seriously enough to not violate anybody's rights, but too serious in a manner that they take it too far, right? You know, they got that absolute type attitude. You know, the law, you follow my orders, you do what I say do. You do not talk back. They got a guy in trouble right now, police officer in trouble right now for roughing up a brother for talking back. Yeah, he talked back to him. So he had to rough him up, let him know who the big dog was. But getting back to Greg, 22 years at 9 different locations for advanced auto parts. 22 years, 9 different locations. That sounds like dedication to me. But Advanced Auto Parts didn't give a damn. You're fired. Just like that. Just like that. You're fired. Ooh-wee, man, that's dirty. I couldn't have done it. I would have had to make an exception. I could not have been at the top. I couldn't have been in upper brass and did that man like that. I wouldn't have done it. Because of the liability, got to give him a stern warning. Perhaps, suspend him for, an hour, something like that, Okay, a day, 3 days, a week, something like that. But don't do the man like that. The man got his whole career into your company. He done poured his whole career into that company. Do you know how many times that man could not go on family outings, could not participate in activities with his children or his woman, his friends, how much he's missed out on because he had to show up and show out for Advanced Auto Parts? That's dirty, man. That's dirty. And that is why many employees don't give a damn about these companies, because they understand that these companies really don't give a damn about them. I told a story about when the Houston Post went out of business in Houston, how one man had worked at the Houston Post for 30 years. That man came to work one day and he had a note on his desk along with others that read, "You have 30 minutes to grab your stuff and get out of here." They had a box on the table, a paper box on top of his desk, and a note that told him he had 30 minutes to leave. So he gave them 30 years and they gave him 30 minutes. Boy, that's cold. But you know what, family? The way Advanced Auto Parts did Greg is a microcosm of society at large, because each of us got at least one friend that we was loyal to that did us dirty, did not show us loyalty back. And we realized what they was about and we moved on. Because that's what I do. I'm not gonna rock with you, man. Once I realize, you ain't got no loyalty, I can't rock with you. Because a person who don't have loyalty, who don't respect loyalty, they're capable of anything. Yeah, including knocking their mom off, their own children, their spouse especially. They'll do it. Loyalty is big, man. That's a big thing. And Advanced Auto Parts has none. I mean, at this point, there really should be like a walkout, a mass walkout. All employees, even the ones in upper management, they don't even have to walk out. All they have to do is threaten, and then they'll get back on their game and say, you know what, all right, man, we'll bring you back. And what he should do is hold out. Nah, make him beg and give him a raise. That's what he should do. I don't think that he'll have any type of legal remedies, because it's in their policy that you cannot interfere when someone is stealing and trying to get up out of there. You cannot interfere. I wouldn't do it anyway. Like, if I was in that position, ain't no way I would put my life between the lines, between a shoplifter and something that he's trying to steal. I'm not doing that. Why? We just saw that Advanced Auto Parts didn't respect it. They didn't appreciate it. They showed it by firing the man. The man deserved a promotion, but they demoted him, fired him, kicked him smooth off the premises. Don't you come back now, you hear? Cold-blooded. Attention shoplifters and anybody else who don't like paying for stuff. Advanced Auto Parts is open for business. Please come inside and help yourself to whatever your heart desires. We won't retaliate. No one will stop you. Happy shopping. No more talk.